Okay, we were back with making this area here and trying to get it, so see how far we're going to put it here with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of copy it from the other one. We're going to go about there, so that looks about right there. Alright, that will work. So what we want to do is we want to go on this side of the eye, this side of the nose, and put a stop cut in, put another stop cut in, and then we're going to just cut this out, just like so. Alright, some of this all needs to be chopped out yet. It looks a little blocky, so we're going to just kind of round that off a little bit further. Alright, see, it's got a little bit of a rounded head. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and go on either side of that nose and chop that out with the eyes here. Where the eyes meet up there, we're just going to dig that a little further. Now, this should be a little bit at an angle, folks, not so straight down. And if you look at this is kind of a little bit of an angle right here. Alright, so that's what we want to kind of create. We don't want to make it just a, and we're just going to go up here, we're just going to make a little bit of a circle there, up there, like make it a little bit rounded. See how I just did that? Just ever so slight, not super big. We're just going to scoop this out, just like so. Alright, and the thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to keep chopping this out a little bit further down here, if that's way too far there. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to first chop out the nose area there, like so. It's really important, folks, to have your knives super sharp. Alright, you can't do this without a real sharp knife. It certainly helps you to do it correctly. Alright, so I'm going to take this back a little further, see if I can get this up and around, just for a little bit of a curvature there. I think I have it. It's a little different when you do the left side if you're right-handed. It's easier to do this side than this one. For me anyway, it just seems that way to me. Doesn't feel as comfortable to me, but I have it pretty well even now. Okay? So we're just going to keep going in a little deeper on either side. This is, if you look at this is really super deep. Okay? So don't be afraid to make your cuts really deep on this. It certainly is not going to hurt your carving. So what I'm going to do here at the bottom of the nose, I'm going to cut it inward. Okay, see how much comes off? It comes off pretty far. So we're just going to go around like this, and we're just going to cut this out. We're not going to go too crazy going all the way across, because this beard goes down and then this loops up and around. So why don't we do that now? We'll just have this come down like so. So we would know right away, and we'll just dig that out, cut that out right now. And the mouth, if you take a look at it, it's right about here. So we're just going to have it like so. Oops, let's move that over a little bit. I'm sorry, that's off a little bit there. Okay, for some reason I can't get that curvature right. Let me redo this side. It seems to be a little bit off. There we go. There we go. That's better. What we're going to do is we're going to take our knife and we're going to follow this down and around just like so. Alright, we're just going to start doing some digging. A lot of this will come out, and the thing we're going to do right now, we're going to just chop this top portion out. Okay? Just like so. Alright? And then again with the eyes, we're going to go a little bit deeper than what you see. Same thing over here, we're just going to dig this out a little further. I'm just going to chop some of this off. It doesn't look quite right to me yet because it needs to come out a little further there. Okay. The whole thing really, the whole back. Because if you don't have it looking right, it's going to throw you off when you carve it. So I'm just trying to shape it up with just a tad more. Alright. Alright, so you see the head's going inward a little bit. I'm going to cut more out in this area here in a little bit. But we're going to go back over here and we're going to chop some more of this out. Okay, just take that eyebrow out just a tad more. You can see the eyes so they're not hidden as well. Alright, we're just going to dig that out. Okay. Now I might have to clean a little bit of this up because it's a little hard to see from where I'm sitting. I want to make sure I do this right for you so it looks right. Okay. Alright. Good. And we're just going to keep digging this out for a little bit here. And I'm just trying to get the depth in the eyes because we're going to put the eyeballs in here in a little bit. Okay, so before we go any further, let me look at something here that we need to do. Alright, I'm going to trim some of this off the top here. Alright. Okay, you see that it's kind of square up here, but what we're going to do first is we're going to establish where his hat's going to be. It's right above the eyebrows, so we're just going to do this right now, and then swing this down and around, and bring this down and around. And you can see how that's done. And folks, we'll be right back and I'll show you, we'll keep going.